Peace, family. We black again. We black as usual. All right. We talk about this Israel Palestine thing. For my people, black people, African people. We know and understand that Israel, that Palestine, is land that was stolen by Europeans and Arabs, stolen from African people. Right. That's originally African people's lands. Right. Now, I don't believe anything, right? But if you want to take the Bible story, if you want to take the biblical story, right, as I showed in my last, I don't know if I could do a background here or what. If I could pull the background, it would be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do this background. If I could do a green screen. Anyways, I don't know how to do it yet. But anyways, that land is Canaan, right? According to the biblical story, that's Canaan land, right? What we call modern day Israel, Gaza Strip, all that, Palestine. It was Canaan, right? According to the Bible, right? If you want to play that game or take that route, right? I could take the non-biblical route too, because I'm well versed in the actual history, the human history, right? We can take it all the way back to the Natufian people that have been right there in that same area for 15 to 25,000 years. All right. So it's always been black African people. Right. So what they do is they want to play games with the creation. And you got to understand that the modern Bible, the Gutenberg Bible, was brought to the world largely by them Germans, the same Germans. You have, it's like a family split. You have half of them became Christians and Protestants and all that stuff. And then you had another half that wanted to usurp and steal African culture and history and claim to be Semitic people, even though they're not. And they're still lying about it today, right? I think that's why Adolf had a problem with them, right? Because he had some in his family. He wanted them to be proud German people, be proud of who you are, who you actually are, right? Where you actually come from. Don't steal somebody else's history, right? And so he knew they would never stop lying about it, right? And so I think that's why, his plan was to just get rid of them, because they have been lying for so long. They've been lying about it for over 1,000 years and still won't give it up. They don't have the DNA, they don't have the genetics, they don't understand the Semitic language enough, but they still claim to be Semitic people. So it's like, all right, so you can't make them deal with the truth, right? You can't make a person deal with the truth. If they're going to lie till they don't exist anymore, that's what they're going to do, right? But we're going to tell the truth and we're going to show them and put it in their face, right? So that's what we do. We use their own story. We go into their own books. We use their own grandparents, you know what I mean? And great grandparents who said stuff a certain way a long time ago, which exposes a lot of the truth that they're trying to hide today, right? A lot of the old books say Negroes. A lot of the old books give you the description and tell you they were black people, right? That's why they had to keep taking books out of the Bible. That's why I think Maccabees was one of the last ones taken out. It describes the people, right? The Jewish rebels. It describes that they were black people, or African people. So they have to hide it. So they got to keep changing and have new revisions and come out with new Bibles and new stories and update their lie and lie together and teach it to their people and then teach it to the world. It's a whole sham that's been going on for forever, since they converted over 1,000 years ago. You know, they want to claim to be Semitic people, but we can't tell them apart uh, uh, from any other European people, right? We can tell them apart from other Semitic people, but they claim to be Semitic, but we can't tell them apart from other European people. So, I mean, there's so many just lies, and it's just so obvious that it's really ridiculous that they still continue to lie about it to this day, right? It's just ridiculous. And so they're gonna suffer what they got coming to them because of the lies, the never-ending, ongoing lies about being the original Jews and the original. There's no pale-skinned people from that area. Okay, that's Northeast Africa. Okay, I don't care what you want to call it. Middle East. Middle East doesn't exist. That's Northeast Africa. That Middle East was created when they created the Suez Canal, so they could try to separate uh, that place they call Israel and Canaan or whatever from Africa, right? But if you look at it, if you look at the tectonic plates, Israel and Gaza Strip, all that's still on the African tectonic plate. It's still part of Africa, right? So it's very important, right? It's very important we know what we're talking about, right? Because these people will just lie to your face. And if you don't call them on it, you know, they'll keep lying to you. And they'll be like, oh, I got him on there. I got him there. I can keep lying to him about it, right? So this is why it takes us to be educated and to know what we're talking about. We can go into the story and show them. I go to Shabbat.org and argue with the rabbis all the time in emails, right? And tell them, and they say all kinds of stuff. I wish I could post the pictures of it I have, where they talk about, oh, we're the original Jews and blah, blah, blah. So I said, so you're the original Jews from Northeast Africa, and then what, you guys were kicked out or went somewhere for 1,000 years and became completely white, completely looking like North Europeans? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You don't even look like, the Mizrahis or the Sephardic people. So, we got to tear their story apart, right? Canaan is the son of Shem. Shem is the Semitic, there's a forefather of the Semitic people. You have four sons: Mizraim, which is Egypt; Punt, which is Libya; Cush, which is Nubia; and Canaan. You think Canaan's not black? These are all three black nations and people and stuff like that. You want to pretend like Canaan, the son of a black man, Shem, the father of Semitic people, son of Ham, is not black? How can a black man have anything other? If I have a child, what do you think is going to be? Asian? White? No, it's going to be, a seed is a seed. Is the father, it's the seed. So it is what it is, no matter what color or tone the skin may be. You got to understand that black people make all phenotypes, all shades, from the darkest dark to the lightest light to albino, right? Every day we make that. We're the only ones that can make all shades. The original humans, the original black man, right? So Canaan is the land, right? And Ashkenaz, which is Germany, is the son of Gomar, who's the son of Japheth. So if you look at it, and even in their own story, they are not Semitic people. And that's what I wanted to get at. So peace. Black man is God. Keep going. We're gonna keep fighting and taking the devil off this earth. All right. Peace, peace.